It's cool there's like little side things to find like that, but I mean, you know, don't spend too much time on it. You on a timer? That's probably how we get there. This just does so much more, I feel like. And I can back off on everyman. So I fully upgraded it. Okay. I mean, I tend to just like slower weapons too, or faster weapons, excuse me. But yeah, the pure DPS of it, stamina costs and all that. Maybe you can upgrade hers. That would probably make it better, but I mean, with the right kind of impact and charge and maybe like power armor and shit, a slow weapon can feel really good. But in something like this where you don't really feel the heft and it doesn't deal like way more damage or like really fucks the enemy like with a stagger or something, it kind of, yeah, it doesn't feel as good. Especially when this game is pretty much all about parries. That's like where all the damage is. You're better off doing something you could just get like 1 or 2 hits in, so you still have like parry stamina. Yeah, I tend to like fast stuff because I like being constantly aggressive instead of patiently waiting. Just keep going in on shit, just non-stop pressure. And the best way to get toxin in between animations and stuff is to use something that's fast. So I like that. I like that kind of, yeah, like instant feedback and combo. But I do like me a nice methodical weapon, like, you know, like Lance or something in Monster Hunter kind of shit, right? Depends. I guess that's not really a slow weapon, it's more of a block parry kind of defensive weapon. Best way to put it. If you guys see any of these and I miss them, feel free to tell me. How do I even open this up, man? Here we go, finally. Increases damage when the user's life is full. That sounds pretty OP. For one cost. How worth it steady really is. Really, that'd just only be good in situations where you have multiple enemies coming at you at once, right? Oh, I know, where's it? Like, it's nice, but it's not crazy. I don't know if I care about them dropping items unless they drop money. Increases damage by 25%, but cuts users' total stamina in half. I mean, this is probably good too, man. If it increases your parries, I mean, what, you just insta-kill everybody? I mean, I won't play that hyper specific, but I'll barely be able to move around, but if I increase my max life, that would be pretty good too, because that would make the potions even stronger, right? I assume it always goes to full. Maybe the upgrades from here will do that. Nice, man. Give me some trouble. I don't think there's anything to find down here. Oh yeah, I keep forgetting to check for this. It's next to some water. Have we seen that? We probably have seen it. Look at these baby jumps, man. Like, what the fuck, dude? I'm holding the sprint button down, man. Might be on the other side here. Nice. I don't think I can sell anything. Oh, that recharges your syringes too. I didn't even know that. I've been ignoring it for when I'm like full health. Jesus, that's pretty good. I guess it resets enemies or something, right? If there's a fucking chip that increases your fucking parry damage, man, that'd be the ultimate. But I'm not going to be able to stop for every chest, so... Oh well. We happen to get it, we get it, right? Yeah, I'm Beyblading. There was one over in this area too. Oh wait, it does show these if you've gotten them. Okay, good. I just noticed that. Gives them a little check mark. I would go find most of these if I wasn't on a timer. That's underneath. That's near an elevator, so it's a lot more noticeable. This? I don't know. I mean, those tracks, man, are at a different level, but maybe they've got more coming. This could be happening. That's in an area we've already been, but we'd go back through. That's underneath. We'll see. Oops. Next dungeon, I guess. Robot lady number 10 million. The piano thing with the bosses is a little cheesy. I don't know, there's something about it, man. Frost automaton. Chili. Anything on the right over here? How are we supposed to get to that? Okay. I don't think we can push this all the way down, can we? Might have to be reset. Unless we can break it. Oh well. I'm gonna waste time on that. Maybe we'll get some stuff in here. Shut up. Oh golly gee. Aquarium attached to the museum. Is it an Animal Crossing reference? I guess we need to put both of these down. Do these give power? Into the pit. No, there's a point around here, isn't there? Nice. Fucking nice, brother. Who's close to death, man? Grandma got like an hour. Iris, Samuel. I don't know how long Samuel needs for the ability. It's funny, you have to like raise his like total amount so that you can equip chips anywhere. But by the time that would be even a thing, you probably don't even need it anymore, man. Like, it's kind of. They want us to like do some of these as side quests, yeah, but I'm not gonna do any side quests on timer, bro. Especially when there's people close to death, man. This is the upgrade, dude. We've already maxed them, so it's like I don't even want to give them anymore, but like I do like having my weapons upgraded. That's pretty cool. Or I could just keep giving Elisa some. And keep getting more power-ups, man. Potions and just ignore everybody else. From what I understand, they barely even make a change to the story too. So we'll see. Maybe they do, maybe they don't. It'd be funny if like this huge mechanic and then it just has no effect on the story. It's gotta have something. It's gotta be worth it. Ooh, aquarium though. I mean, I do like the variety of levels, man. Like, a little aquarium bit there. I think that stuff's pretty good. And I do have fun with it. I don't think it's bad. I think it's got some questionable choices in it. Really, it'd be pretty comfy just all the time. You just turn off the timer. Fishman. Guy's got more to dodge than his buds. Some more ice moving puzzles, baby. You know you love to see it, man. how many of these I've done in my life. Just from video games, right? It's gotta be quite a large amount. Very popular kind of puzzle. Gonna throw in there the classic. I don't know what the first game I ever played that had him was. Probably Pokemon. Pokemon Yellow had those. Red and all that. Dude, he just keeps attacking. What the fuck? Also, the damage has gone way up on these guys, man. I do need to get more health. I thought he would just do like a few, but he just keeps going. Oh, I love that you lose 50% of your shit. Please stop fucking telling me about fucking cogs, dude. Jesus. We got it. Good God, Jesus. I had to manually activate him anyways. We got it. Thank you. More like crutches? Yeah, exactly. It's like, I guess I could use one before like a boss or something. I remember, but they're like deep in like a menu. It's like I don't even think about them. Maybe if there's like a quick like hotkey that just popped you right to the menu or something, like, or they're like a consumable you just use more like frequent. Instead it's like, oh yeah, let me fucking leaf over here, then removes the need to reload. 33% more damage. If I destroy them, do I get stuff back? No, I don't think you do. Nope. I don't think you get any bolts back. Bizarre that they'd give you the bolts to destroy ones you find, but not for anything else. I need to do baby jumps. I feel like I'm getting a lot of baby jumps. Just do normal jumps, no sprints. Slow and steady, man. Like the safest way to go. Is this 2 is the third one? Am I gonna see like different pieces of that as we go or something? Room, dude. They said they're taking notes on them, but it might be useful. 5. Write them down, dude. Re-enter this room to reactivate blocks you've destroyed. Oh, great. Oh, no, that's what we need, an ice puzzle in the darkness. Well, if we take our time, it should be fine. Where do we need this to be? Why would I need to reset any of these though? What's up, Cybershot? Is it a smart idea? Probably should have put it in a notepad, but we'll leave it there. At least then you guys can see the notes, I suppose, right? How you doing though? Ooh. Oh, Jesus. Oh, pretty good, pretty good. I'm having fun with this one so far. Allergies kicking my ass. That's about it. So I'm kind of dead today, but good enough for a stream. Have you played this one? Has anybody in here played this one? I know Meet the Ripper has. But he's asleep. You have? Brex. Fossil room. Mini boss. I hate the crab. Yeah. The crabs are cool. Nice, man. Yeah, I am playing with the timers on. I think it's a mistake, but I'm gonna play it the way they intended to talk about it, I suppose, as much as just see if it's worth it. I don't think they're worth it so far. They're not very interesting. All it is like timers for the sake of story, but it puts like a constant like pressure, I guess you could say, on you to like ignore exploration or just kind of like hurry up through shit. I don't think it really fits this kind of game as much. I mean, it can work. I think timers can work in games, but I feel like it's, I don't know, it's kind of clashing. It incentivizes like almost to just like ignore shit. I think the game's probably too long to want to like route to like have like a, you know, like a you lose permanently kind of system. And it's too linear since you have to use key items to even get anywhere. There's only like a couple choices ever, so it's like, eh. Then I don't think a lot of the side stuff is like super useful. So it's like even if you were to like replay this and optimize, you would just probably ignore everything because parry's too strong. Yeah, I've still explored plenty. I mean, it's generous, but yeah, I don't know. I feel like if I just could casually just run around and kind of take my time and explore a little bit of everything in like the way I usually would, I'd probably enjoy it even more, but as of right now, like, I'm not sold on the timer in this. It doesn't feel like really it's doing anything. It's not like a really cool, interesting thing. It just kind of feels like it's there to try to be different. Yeah, well, that's a speedrun. I mean, who fucking knows? Ice grenade. Who fucking knows what they do, man? They might fucking skip half the game for all I know, right? But I gotcha, yeah. Yeah. I mean, it's not like the worst. Timer system or anything, but yeah, I'm definitely not sold on it. Yeah, I gotcha. Yeah, see, that's kind of my thing is like, I mean, speedrunning is cool and all, and going fast for the sake of that challenge is neat, but for the core playthrough, the first playthrough, just exploring everything and seeing all the stuff, like, I feel like it incentivizes just kind of like ignoring a lot of shit. Gotcha. Yeah, I couldn't say. I haven't seen many other strats yet. Let's go the opposite direction. Ignore that room or try to go back. Have another key? I do not. Try to get this chest. Oh, really? Vaulted off the wall. Should probably just do small jumps. Yeah, I'm sure you can. I just don't know to what level that it would actually be like fun in a casual way to like optimize your run for the timers. Because it seems more like the kind of game that, I mean, 90% of people are going to play like a single time, right? Because of the length of it and the variety of builds and all that kind of stuff. So it's like if you're not going to have a game you're supposed to replay a shitload like a Dead Rising or something, then it's like the optimization kind of fun of like the timer's not really there. I mean, it's great for, I mean, speedrunning you just ignore it, I'm sure, right? That's its own thing. There's a chest on the bottom left. That's right. Yeah, it says important item, so we need to get down there. Yeah, I mean that's cool. Those are achievements, though, right? I mean the core idea of the game, the timer, is a little different than an achievement. All sorts of games have incentivization for speedruns, no deaths, through achievements and stuff. I think that's very different from like the core intended experience, though. Those are like fun things to do, which I think is cool. I'm not saying that's wrong to do, but and yeah, I'm glad that there's more out of order stuff you can do as well. But I'm saying more that they don't plan on you really repeating it like as part of the core experience, right? Like I don't think this is the kind of game you're supposed to optimize like 10 times to finally get what you want. So it's like, it begs the question, like, is the timer even worth it? I just don't know what I'm getting out of the timer. Like, it's not like it's like terribly stressful or anything. It's just like, am I getting anything out of it? I think it can be not neat. I think it could be needed. If the game's the right length and it really lets you like optimize your levels and it's all about speed and they really put it in the forefront, then that's cool, but I don't think this game has that vibe to it. You can do it that way, but you can do any game that way technically, so it's like, I don't know. I'm sure there's some cool routing in this, no, don't get me wrong, but a lot of it feels like it would just be more in the execution of what they've planned out, like in the dungeons and stuff, so it's interesting. Dude, I'm not like sitting here shitting on anybody, I mean, we're just kind of talking about it, if it's just really like worth it. I'm glad that they decided to put the timer at the forefront and say you could turn it off if you want, because I really don't know how integral it is to any of the experience. I think it can be cool, but it almost feels like something that's just, yeah, it should be its own mode, right? I don't think the story is like good enough so far to really like say it's good for the, you know, oh, it's really tense, right? You know, my good friend's gonna die that I've talked to a single time or whatever. It's like, yeah, that part doesn't really hit. Yeah, I mean, I can see where Goda's coming from there. I think it just depends, right? Some games, just like, I mean, if it's like a 40-hour game, like Lightning Returns has a timer across the whole game, but it's way too long of a game, right? One, it's a fake timer. It's not fake, but you can do everything in the game and get the best ending and still have plenty of time left, even if you're not like super optimal. All it is a fake timer to make you feel like the game's on like really stress mode, but it's like not, so it's just really bad. And then it's like it doesn't really add anything to it. I don't know where I was going with that. I was just thinking of fat timers, but the point was that it's a long game. It's too fucking long to be a game that has a full game loss time. Because what's the point of a full game timer? in theory, it should be that you replay it and optimize it. Like, that's kind of the whole point. But if you're never going to do that, you're never expected to do that, and the game's way too long for anybody to really give a shit to do that, then it's like, is there really a point? Unless it's a fake timer and it's supposed to just make it feel right. Like, it's kind of like there. Like Dead Rising, it's like, it's pretty long, but it's constantly like flowing. Like the timer is like constantly at play because you're always missing missions, and the optimization's kind of fun in that. But in a game where it's like, it's just like an end state, it's like, I don't know. Like, I don't completely hate it in this. It's just like, I don't know if it's really a positive to this. It's not like it's some kind of brave, like, innovative direction in something, right? Yeah, for sure. Most players will just play once with timer off and will follow the intended order. Yeah. I usually am the kind of person to try to break stuff and go out of order, but because this is on a timer, I'm actually going more in order because I don't want to waste too much time. Because I'm the type to just waste a bunch of time just trying to do fun stuff. But so it's interesting. I mean, I think it like de-incentivizes certain play styles. I don't know. I think timers in games are a very interesting thing. Full game timers specifically. I mean, short timers, it's not a big deal, right? I think it's just a neat thing to attempt. I just don't know if this one. I have fun with this game, but I don't know if the timer is really doing anything for me. Server so I can now respond. Telling me to play to replay game should be optional. This doesn't apply to roguelikes. Okay, sure. Alternative ending solve that issue though. Timers are just a mistake in general. See, I think there's a difference between a timer to try to get you to replay a game and a timer to get you to optimize and think about routing and stuff in a game, right? If you just want to get somebody to replay a game, then yeah, you could just put endings, you could put New Game Plus. There's a lot of ways to do replayability, but if you want somebody to think about the level design, think about builds, and like pick whatever is like faster, right? It's essentially like introducing a speedrun with an actual in-game requirement and like story and all that kind of stuff too, right? So it's like, it's essentially just like, yeah, like a fucking required speedrun thought, like light speedrun. Are you talking about Bait and Cadus, Eternal Wings and Lost Ocean? The 100% where you have to wait for like a full week or two or whatever to fucking get the weapon, yeah. Well, see, that's the thing, that's a speed run, right? That's not a core to the experience, but yeah, it's pretty fucked. Yeah, it's Bait and Cadus, if I remember right. That one has a pretty fucked speed run. Yeah, speed walk. So like, how does that speedrun even work? I need to like watch a bit or read something about it. Oh, is this as good as it seems? This can't be used on bosses, right? I just use this for the damage and shit, but like the crowd control might be good. 2 damage. You can do 7 shots unupgraded. I've just been using the default. Does that make me a loser? I think it's just like clean. I mean, it's worked for me pretty well. I mean, I've upgraded it fully, but... Oh great, I like bounce stuff up. Okay, we need to go this way first. Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, full game timers I think are definitely niche, regardless of the implementation, but... we could retract this thing to be quicker. Also, why is the D-pad not like... Is it A, B... Is it like the amount of time you spend pressing the button? Why isn't each just the D-pad like left, up, right? Like a different loadout, man. Like it isn't, right? Like up, up. Okay, so this is left, this is up, this is right. This is right, this is up, this is left. I don't know. That's a weird one. Why not just have left be A, up be B, and right be C? I don't know. I mean, there's enough buttons on the controller. It's not like a Game Boy Color, man. Bizarre. I don't know if you can set that at all. Maybe I'm nuts. Yeah, I think we're just joking around about fuck speedruns. Yeah, that's what I was saying. I mean, that has nothing to do with the core experience or nothing. No point to it. I imagine I'd be interested to hear the devs' thoughts on it, but like the big point of it, I'm guessing, was story implication. Like it was supposed to kind of make it like you're supposed to get invested in the characters and stuff, and like, you know, that give a shit about the amount of time they had left and stuff would kind of always, because you cared so much about them, would make every gameplay choice feel a little bit tighter. But I don't think the story that implies that the story is like interesting enough, which I don't think it quite is. But yeah, I mean, it's good you can turn it off. Yeah, I'm not saying the game's like fucked because of it, but the intended experience for sure is questionable. Yeah, that's kind of what we were talking about earlier. I mean, they could just die on their own, or you could just have like events happen where, you know, generic NPCs are starting to go rogue or unsighted and stuff like that. You could still make people care with story, but yeah, I mean, it's interesting. I guess we need to go this way. There's nothing really over here, is there? I guess we have to push this down. Oi. I should equip the grenade on the back end here. I feel like my FPS is weird on the capture. Yeah, they put it in your face. It's definitely not like hidden away, so. Which is cool. I think that's a big difference, right? How willing they are to kind of say fuck it. What is this? What is the point of this going this way? Okay. What is this on this side? I mean, I could push this down here easy enough, but... Yeah, I mean, for me, how it affects the player experience, I don't think it's really a big deal. I just enjoyed the conversation on whether it was worth exploring in the first place and whether that intended experience was like how interesting it was, right? Like, obviously, just, you know, if I ever recommended it to somebody, I'd be like, you could just turn it off. It's fine. It's like right there. I don't think you gain enough from the timer. It's fine that they're not gonna like have anybody knocking on your door, but oh, I see what's going on here. But for me, I don't know. It's more the exploration of the timers as a concept and stuff. The conversation we get from it. And obviously I want to see their intended experience, but... Yeah, I have no complaints with the implementation when it comes to, like, the customization. Like, they let you turn it off, they know most people probably don't want it, and it's clearly not that big of a deal to them that they would leave it in. But, yeah, the conversation on whether it even was a good idea in the first place, I think that's a different conversation for me. Like, I'll play intended because I want to see what their vision was. I want to talk about that and then discuss it from there. Most people don't care about that. It's probably just gonna be most fun to not have a timer. But yeah, the conversation about the intended experience, I think, is cool. I wouldn't like give the game a bunch of shit for it, right? Like, I'm not gonna say, you know, the game was bad because of the timer. I might say the particular experience I had was lessened because of the timer, but I can realize that you can turn it off and tell people that. Yeah. It's just, it's a hard thing to, I guess. Like, I could still talk about the game with the timer just by being able to turn it off. It just has a different weight to it, I guess is all I'm saying. But I also get a different kind of enjoyment out of these because of the conversations, so it's a little weird. I can't think of any times off the top of my head, aside FF9, Excalibur 2, they're impossible to get in European PAL, yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of games with full game timers. A lot of them are kind of fake or kind of not really there. Yeah. It just depends on the experience. Too much accessibility also can run the problem of people completely missing the vision for a game, right? It's why like a Souls game probably doesn't have an easy mode or something. Because there's a certain kind of difficulty they want you to experience and come over. Or if you just could bust through it, then you lose a lot of the presentation and stuff, so... I think it depends. I agree. I think timers are something probably to be careful about, especially full game timers. Yeah, I gotcha. I think it's a fun conversation to have. I think in this instance, yeah, I don't think it like fucks with it enough to like have an option to take it out. I don't think it like would ruin any kind of vision enough. From what I've seen, it seems like it's not a huge deal. I want this to like, I guess I could do this. Yeah, we'll just do this. I have to do it from the other side. We want to have fun. I mean, that is the primary goal. Isn't that one of the old jokes though? Is like the player doesn't know what they want, so you kind of have to make them do certain things as well. I haven't really felt like I needed it. I just wanted it. I liked the upgrades. And I didn't know how many dust they'd give me. And I've already come to the conclusion that I'm probably going to have people die. So like, either Grandma Joe gets to live or I get another potion needle. Once I start losing people, I'll probably just lose interest in saving anybody. They'll just be numbers to me and I'll just move on. I'll go get more potion needles or something. We'll see. Oh, okay, I see what's happening here. Yeah. Well, how I figured was, the reason I spent so much so far was, one, because I mean I like have another potion, that's pretty cool. Two, that you get discounts at the store. Right? So it's like, if I'm ever going to buy something from the store, then I might as well give the lowest people like their shit first so I can get their discounts. Otherwise I am wasting materials. Because otherwise I'm with you. I'm a fucking hoarder, man. In RPGs I barely use fucking items. Saving them for the next game and all that, right? But in this I was like, I'm gonna end up losing out on stuff if I save them forever because of the prices and ended up maxing everyone. I'd like to. In theory. I don't know where we're at though. I mean, I probably won't find everything because I'll be worried about not making it. I've maxed Grandma. I'll probably upgrade Samuel and Iris next. I mean, I'm gonna try to save everybody, but I'm not gonna lose like too much fucking sleep over it. I'm the kind of guy that likes to be optimal, that likes to not miss anything, that likes to like see most everything. So I have to like make myself care a little less, otherwise I'll just get like kind of annoyed probably by like not making it or something. So I'm kind of just going like chill with it. People die, people die. Yeah, the salmon run rotation was fucking horrible, so we only did like an hour. And what's up, dude? We're just kind of talking about the timer, talking about the speed run and stuff. It's been cool. Cyber's, he likes the timer. Godo hates the timer. I think it's kind of pointless. I don't think it really gives me much positives, only negatives, but it's not like a super big negative because it's like not that strict. I think turning it off is like totally fine so far. I don't think the game feels like it's like really propped up for like a optimized replay or anything. It just kind of feels like it's just kind of there for story, and it's not really a great story, so. Yeah, it does discourage it a bit. I mean, there's been times where I'm like, I'm just gonna not go back to this place. It depends. If I always expected there to be like some kind of juice for me to grab, then I guess that'd be one thing. But yeah, it was interesting. Very interesting. I want to get this out, but I don't want to like... Does this stop without going in the water? Oh, it does. Okay. Well, I didn't expect that. And now I'm fucked. Okay. I didn't think it would stop on the water. I thought it would just like fly off the side, right? Why not just put a ledge there? How do I get out of this room? I don't think we've actually needed the shuriken in here. I have to change this now. Yeah, that's another thing too, is I don't know how strict it will be, like how much actual stuff there's going to be that happens, because a lot of people are going down at the same amount of time. How much should I save for myself and shit? I'm going to assume there's going to always be like a steady stream coming in. I won't all of a sudden have nothing, but we'll see. I think if I was under 100 on my own, I would probably save 4 or so for myself, just in case. Perry trial? Nope. I had to go, man. I didn't even know there was one. Normally I would, but there's a timer, dude. I just left. I checked a couple places and left. The Perry achievement, timer stops during that. Maybe I'll go back and check it out. Oh wait, I fucked this up. Yeah, I saw that it stopped during fishing, which is cool. I gotta have my fishing. Oh, here we go. I got him. Yeah, I stopped using the dogs. I'm not gonna waste 3 hours on everybody just so the pets can like fight. I was like, see you, dog. Can I push it from the left? Is there a little slot here? Oh, there is. Okay. Yeah. Hard to see. Yep, I sent it home. I've gotten 1 dog so far. I sent that fucker home though. I hung out. I did 1 nap, and I thought it was just that he was going to be AFK for 3 hours, right? Like you just didn't get to use him for 3 hours. He needed a break, but it was like I'm going to take a nap with him. I'm like when? I'm like what the fuck? If I had to take a nap every time, if I had a dog here, but if I had a dog and he needed to take, I have to sleep with him every time. Like no, like it's just stupid. So that's where the timer incentivizes you to pretty much not use the dog, which I think is kind of stupid. Yeah, they don't even. It doesn't even make sense. Yeah, it's just like why? I feel like they're just like trying to like find ways to make the timer like work with the game more, and it feels kind of forced there. But. Or replaces dog naps, yeah. Yeah, pretty much. I've already forgotten. Wait, I remember. I think it was that. Or is this one the 2? Okay. How hard is this parry trial? Am I gonna be doing it for the rest of my life? if I do it. Oh, is there something in front of me? Oh, there it is. That might be too high up. Okay. I'll take a peek. Achievement is 100. Oh, there's rewards too? Interesting. I assume the lady has to be alive or whatever. I assume it's in that area with the battle lady. Yeah, I gotta. I think a parry challenge in a game with parry is fine. I'm not gonna fucking look at very time for Light Drifter. How did their game go? Their next game? Oh, I hear something. Is it a dog? It's just exclusive to literally who cares. Yeah, that seemed like the case. Oh, I accidentally destroyed this, so I think we're fucked. Easy, Goto, jeez. Jesus, laddie. Goto sees blood. Yeah. And I don't really have a problem with it having like a parry challenge though. I hear the dog. I just want to dodge. I just happen to spam it. These guys are a bitch to parry. I mean, the gun's useful, spamming your attack is useful, but I would say by and large, parry's like too good. Makes me not even like care too much about like a lot of other stuff. Like parry is like unreal good. Like obviously guys with this little health, which is what the game consists of for the most part. Yeah, parries are just like too good. I mean, there's not really any other stuff going on. You're not using like any kind of like shuriken off some guy's like armor or anything like that. There's no like puzzly stuff. You don't like shoot a guy in the eye or some weird shit. It's mostly just raw attacks and stuff. So that means that the best way to attack is like by and large the biggest thing, which is parry. But yeah, I still use the base sword and gun quite a bit. I'm not confident, but yeah. I think it's more of an issue that there's not really many other kinds of enemies or ways to deal with enemies than just raw attacking, so it just means that, yeah, mostly you're gonna parry, but luckily, I mean, parrying's fun. Dog. Name. Dog 2. Cute name for a cute dog. Yeah, I'd prefer default names myself. It'd be kind of fun. I don't mind naming them something, but I figured I'd be silly this time and just called him Dog and Dog 2 and shit. I just went straight to that. I'll be playing it. Oh, Jesus. I'm looking forward to it. Yeah, let's go straight to the boss. Is there like an extra key in this dungeon? Maybe. Probably go up. Well, I check it out, but timer. Oh, puzzle hints. Okay, there's reasons we have to go to other places, huh? Get to Maria. I think we have 3 right now. Gonna have to backtrack a bit. Jesus. Thought they were sick, but I only need 5. Not even. I don't even need that. I only need 4, really. But I'll keep rocking. I feel like this key was unnecessary for me to use. Maybe there's another chest around here. Whoa. I've been here. I want to go buy some more chip space. Fast. What the? That really reset as well? Really? Oh, it's like a one-way thing. What is up? Have I been up here? No, I haven't. Okay, never mind. You're good, because you can just jump over it. There's the up. There it is. Did I just ignore this before? Guess so. Six. Is that where we're at now? I'd like to do some more exploring, but I think we could go solve it. Nice shuriken. It's cool this game has a co-op as well. The gates are closed. Okay. Does those open back up like... to beat the boss or something? No. How the fuck do I get up to that? Okay. Axe chip. Increases damage for axes. There's probably a sword one and I missed it. I could use the axe, not that I have that, but I don't know, man. I like the sword. Yeah. I mean, for doing all the dungeons, they say you got a sword, so... Oh, I've seen this one already. I'm just using the default one. I don't know if it's just a matter of taste or if there's just like better alternatives in this game. I'd imagine the weapon we're making, the super weapon, would be just better. Is it? Yeah, I guess that kind of makes a lot of the upgrading and stuff and finding of new weapons feel a little less impactful. But, I mean, it's good then because you're not missing a bunch of super essential shit. It's more for the completionism, which is always fun. Yeah. I imagine since you can lose the person that lets you upgrade, it's not a huge deal in the long run. Frost axe. Yeah, I appreciate the spoiler watch there. I imagine it's the meteorite sword or something, but maybe not. Max combo sounds good if, like, parries weren't such a big thing. Do parries get affected by combo? I'm assuming not. That's what they say, the higher the combo, the more damage, and then the more something else too. Maybe it's just damage. I don't want to do that. Alright, I think we could go for the boss now. She fucking latches onto the walls, man, so easily. She's gotta like slid past some of them. give it like a wide berth, man. Alright, let's go for it. Every advantage the game gave you? Yeah. Didn't open that up. Whoopsies. Now I gotta enjoy going back. Might be quicker to go this way though. Less than 24 hours. Goodbye, Teresa. I never used your cogs. Oh, there's this too. I don't know how you open this. I fucking fully upped her level, so I'm not gonna give her any more now. Yep, she's done, dude. Okay, what is this spot we're sitting at? Jesus. What's up, Sam? Oh, well, thank you for lurking. I don't think I saved myself much time doing it this way, but that's okay. Oh, great. I kind of wish the weapon, sometimes you're trying to jump to something and the weapon, the ammo thing is like sitting right on top of where the ledges are. Like, it would be cool to see where the fuck I'm about to jump, man. Another defense chip. Tempting. Become the tank, yeah. Oh, it's still in the chat, good. Ice boss. Let me some ice on the floor, man. That ain't gonna suck at all. This enemy's so lame. It saddens me to watch this. Oh, yes. Thank you, generic bad guy. I'd like to get over, please. Hello? Oops. Gimme. My eyeballs are burning. They're burning. Effect of the allergen, I'm sure. The allergies. From touching my eyes too much. These parts. Alrighty. It's clear. The meteor blade. Samuel. I guess I'll go back, man. Is Grandma dead yet? $20 hours, huh? Huh. That's a shame. Sword chip. Oh, I'll give you some dust, motherfucker. Oh, of course, I should have saved my money if I was gonna give him some shit. I'm well. We can fight. Maybe I should have just gave it to her in the first place. I only have 158 left, man. Money in a shitload, man. Oh, really? Nice. They couldn't have changed that to something else. It's pretty bad. Drillo never dies, man. I guess he could die, but he doesn't have any friendship stuff. I barely have anybody maxed, man. I've missed a lot of stuff, man. How much do I need to upgrade to the next level? The amount I would have saved if I fucking not had touched the shit. Whatever. Where's the dog place? The weapon shop. Grenade L. Auto blaster. Flame blade. Time to go, Grandma. I'd like to save you, but it's gonna require too many resources, you understand. The company just can't... They can't afford it. Gotta save some for myself, too. In case I need them. Where's the dog place? I'll try the parry thing too. My eyeballs might not be able to handle it though, man. Damn. Who knows? Parry challenge. Sure. What do you even get for doing it? Or the 50 or whatever. I don't care about the achievement. Maybe the money though. Money. Okay. Oof. Just get some cash. I don't know if I care. I kind of almost have everything I want to buy, except one chip. I try to get more in, more gaming in. I should probably equip that chip that lets you parry more often. The Judy boys. Let's keep moving. Maybe I'll come back. Alright, let's go to the next place. Who's low on stuff right now? I got 3. I could drop Samuel too. Guess I need to save some for myself then. Yeah, and I could respect that, but I want to just see if we could try to beat most of this tonight. And do you really want to miss more quality content right here? Would you rather have the little time you're gonna get to watch beef for Perry challenge? Some old tapes. Oh, he just gives it to you no matter what. He doesn't even have to have the time, I see. I'm sure if I went around and explored everywhere really fast, or fucking just marked every area, maybe I could go get some more. Yeah, the writing doesn't do much for me. Like, I mean, I just got her memories fucked or whatever the fuck. They all knew each other well, but we don't get to see that, right? We used to watch anime together. Like, okay, pal. That's cool, man. Die, Grandma. Die. Yeah. Last of Us 2 had some anime jokes, man. There you go. Some quality stuff. Metal Gear Solid. Undertale's funny though, yeah. This just... You just wanted to watch some anime tapes, brother. I don't know, man. They try to make you care about the characters in this, but you have like 5 lines of dialogue with them. It's just not gonna happen, man. 90% of the story is showing you a romance you already know exists from the beginning. And who has nothing to do with the timers either. Alright, bud, I can't spare any because I need some for myself. The Ari Netflix show? Oh man, that's supposed to be nothing but quality. The Wind. What was that Dragon's Dogma thing? The wind is... I'm feeling me, something was it? What is that, Akira? I'm out of the loop. Maybe I don't want to know. At this point, I'm afraid of asking. Yeah, maybe it's best us innocents don't find out. Ship? A romantic ship? Not like an actual ship, right? Catadora. What is... I'm trying to think of the combination name here. What would that be? Cat? Catadora. Oh, look, I guess I'm safe. I just play a lot of video games. I guess I'm oblivious to the rest. Yeah, for sure, Cyber. It's just, once again, the timing. I feel like it kind of hinges a little bit on the story, and it's not really there. It's not the worst indie story I've read, because I've read some horrible indie stories, but it's just kind of there. I mean, I think if they had, maybe instead of trying to, like, connect you with these NPCs, because they just don't have enough time to do it, or enough dialogue, maybe just focus more on just interesting lore and atmosphere and events kind of happening. I don't know. They're just kind of here, man, right? They're like less quirky Zelda NPCs. But in a game that you're supposed to care about them dying is the problem, yeah. I'm just unfeeling. The workshop. South of the industrial sector. 1642. I guess that's coming up. No, I think it's a fine game so far. I mean, I've got little things with it, and it's not like blowing my balls off or anything, but I mean, it's solid. Especially for a first game. We never did get this one down here, huh? No, that's okay. We're not gonna get them all. The library. No, it's the wind is pushing me. That's what it was. The wind is pushing me. Yeah, I think the gameplay's pretty decent. I don't think it's like got that much depth, but I think it's fun. Probably one of those if the game was like 2 or 3 times as long, it might be a little rough, but I think it's fast. Fast and rewarding enough. I mean, I like the parries and stuff. It doesn't feel like janky or anything. It's at least smoother. Just more than most games could say. Combat. Yeah. I mean, I think the story matters a little bit more when, like I said, the timer kind of like rides on it a bit. I mean, it would be nice, yeah, if the NPCs are something you could get a bit more, have a bit more fun with, right? And something like Zelda, like I've said, the combat's not very deep, but it makes up for it with, you know, variety and charm and stuff like that. I don't think this quite has the variety or charm. So its combat being simple, I think hurts a little more, but the combat's still pretty fun. It's got more depth than, say, like a 2D Zelda. But there's not like many special ways to take out like an enemy. There's not like any like little mini games. There's not really much the NPCs gotta say. There's not really much in the way of like puzzles and stuff. It's just a fun exploration. Just fast, it's nasty, ass kicker kind of game, and I think that's fine. But I mean, I don't think it's gonna change any lives, right? But it's cool. Even Iris is forgettable, yeah. Well, it's one of those things, if the timer wasn't... The story would matter even less if the timer wasn't there, right? Because their deaths would never happen, so you never... You would never have to really develop them to care about their deaths, right? And then that's kind of part of why I'm like playing with the timers, like, you know, them not making it is supposed to be like a big emotional moment. I'm curious if I'll feel that. So far, yeah, probably not. I don't think any of the characters are like obnoxiously written or anything. It's not like that kind of like time spinner shit or something, but I think they're just kind of here. But yeah, it's also not a massive part of the game. I wouldn't lay into the game in any big way for it. It's just something to talk about. Let's not talk about that. I think KDkill probably had some of the most obnoxious characters, right? I mean, okay, we read a lot of stuff. There's probably worse, but out of recent indies I've played, it's probably pretty high up there on the pain train. Yeah, like the writing in this looks like it's deserves some kind of like Peace Prize or cultural award or something, right? Compared to like KDkill. No, I mean, overall, I've just had fun with this. It's fun just rolling through it, exploring. I mean, I kind of wish I wanted to explore everything a little harder, but doing like a little bit of piecemeal exploration to kind of go with the timer, I mean, it's been fun. It's got some challenge, but it's not like overboard or too easy or anything, right? So that's cool. Yeah, I don't use cringe literally very often, but I was like, that was cringe for sure, dude. That one hurt. And I don't hate rap or anything, so it's like, god damn, dude. I'm impressive stuff for sure. Teach you about games to avoid. Yeah, I wouldn't recommend it, KDkill. It's got a light take on the Paper Mario kind of Mega Man Battle Network kind of combat, I guess. But Jesus, the writing is extreme quality. And it's mostly writing, right? Like in this, you know, the biggest problem with the writing is that it kind of makes the timer have less impact. But there's not that much writing, so it's not that big a deal, right? KDkill's like mostly writing. It's like really fucking bad. Boom, 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 boom. Whoa! Fun having friends if you can't hurt them. Yeah, I haven't played Battle Network yet. I plan on it. This is gonna really have anything new. Might exchange some live. This first proper game I chance one in Brazil. I know we didn't have enough strong games this year, so stuff like this can help. Yeah, no, I mean I'm not saying it's doesn't have impact or isn't special to someone. But yeah, I mean just purely just talking about it on merit alone, right? I mean I think it's a solid game. It's enjoyable. I would play more by the devs. It's fun, especially for a first outing. It's a clean game. But I kind of just said, hey, it's pretty cool, and then stopped. I don't know. The whole point of me talking about this kind of games would disappear. So we like to try to dig a little bit in, but yeah, I'm not like saying that it's like not worth anything or shouldn't be played or has no impact for anyone. Personal experience. And I mean, I do like it. I mean, to reiterate, it's been enjoyable. Alright, where are we going? Is there actually stuff for me to get up there? I guess we could go to the right. Yo, I'm all for more games coming from more places, man. Trust me. Less, I mean not less, but I don't need to see more AAA American games or anything. Like, it's always good for games to different minds working on shit from different places, man. Especially in the indie world. The key. Whoa. Really? Is it because more of like accessibility or cost, or is it just like a lot of like cultural stuff behind like the Genesis and shit that people has developed? I think it was the next console of the 2000s. And now they do is like a plug and play thing. Oh wow. So it was just always there. That's interesting. For sure, I had plenty of problems with the game myself. I didn't remember I played it until I saw you play it. Yeah. Yeah, sorry. I'm just saying that because I know there's like new people in here and probably, and you know, I don't just play these to shit on them, but critiquing and talking about them in depth is kind of a big deal, and stream, and I suppose sometimes the negative things are the first thing we're gonna kind of jump into, because the positives are kind of, I guess, a bit more obvious because they're more typical, and I guess the big talking stuff would be in the what it tries to do that's different. Oh, we can't get up there yet. I think this way. Can I flip it over here too? Oh no, we have a key. Kill your friends guilt-free. The Mario Party, man. Kill your friends. That's why more games didn't do the Gears of War reload like this does. I can't think of almost any game that does it outside Gears of War and this. There's gotta be something else. I feel like I've seen it once more somewhere, but I don't know where. Gungeon does? Yeah, I need to play Gungeon. Did Vanquish do it? I think Vanquish does it. Right? Vanquish is sick too if you had the Vanquish. Back when Platinum was awesome, dude. The harder cheap poor countries gotta have a demand for cheap stuff. And we're playing out a bunch of big NES consoles. Got Portugal costs no money. To replace $20 console every 2 years and buy. Looks like having a real thing, yeah. Understandable. Yeah, dude. Just live in the pre-360 era, man. You could live in the glory days forever. At least when it comes to mainstream games. I mean, I don't get it. I still play all sorts of I still play all the new stuff, right? I mean, I'm not just playing Splatoon. I'll end up playing like God of War and shit. But yeah, the quantity of quality per year that came out was probably a lot higher than now, unless you count indies. Indies, I think, make a big difference. But yeah, you can dodge a lot of the super games for money cancer bullshit. Microtransactions and all that. Yeah, if Bayonetta 3 sucks ass, man, Platinum's gonna be in trouble. I feel like they don't really got much left. I love Bayonetta, so hopefully they do good, man. The 360 and the piles of issues I had. I was even poor back then. I probably would have shot so I could fucking rob someone. Jesus. Things a man will do for some video. Yeah. Fucking hell. Yeah, 360 was the beginning of that. What is the first game with like microtransactions? I feel like Horse Armor is the one people always go back towards. I think that's kind of like one of the big tipping points that started to popularize it. But it can't be the first example of microtransactions. In the sense that we know, like, I mean, DLC and stuff's different, but like expansions, but small DLC for small to large amounts of money. Can I not flip this? Somewhere. Might have to go through the whole area. Yeah, maybe some free-to-play bullshit did it. I mean, there was like subscription models with like MMOs, but... Fucking scale down. Don't forget to play Babylon's Fall, guys. It's about to go out of service. I like push these. Too big for that. Gotta get that down. See a dog. I think this is at a good amount of environments too. I've already said that, but for a place to hang on. The wind is pushing me. Am I allowed to quote that song if I haven't played Dragon's Dogma yet? Is that against the Dragon's Dogma rules? What the fuck? I was just like rolling, man. That was weird. Oof. Oof. Really? 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 Jesus. I mean, that area maybe a little bit, but I blame myself on that. This dungeon's been okay. There's a lot of going back through the same areas, but too bad. Yeah, the jumping is a little wacky because it's kind of like these dives. You kind of have to get a little bit of a run to get momentum, but sometimes you're going to want to like chain jumps, and it feels a little finicky. You'll feel like you're getting baby jumps when you're not wanting it, but it's probably operator here. Need to just make myself slow down and do normal jumps more often. The big jumpies can be a bit much. I don't know about windy though. Windy business. The little stamina jumps, man. I do wish this game did the whole...
Fuck you.
Hey, thank you for the raid. Hello, folks. Playing Unsighted. I don't know if you guys played that or not, but it's leaving Game Pass soon, so it's been pretty fun. Yeah, what was I saying? I do wish that when there's no combat, that you had infinite stamina. It's like a year or two old, not brand new, but new enough. Yeah, you got about another 8 or 9 days on it on Game Pass. Probably take... I mean, so far I'm what, 8.5 in it? I'd imagine there's like another 4 max. It's not a super long game. It's kind of like a Zelda Metroidvania thing. What were you all playing? Tony gets it, yeah. It's pretty cool. I've enjoyed it. We're trying it, I suppose you could say as intended. The game is a whole game timer on it. All the NPCs have a timer, and they all can die after a certain amount of time, and you kind of have to keep feeding them juice or meteor dust, including yourself, so you can turn that off. It's very like prominently displayed at the beginning that you can just turn off the timers, but we're trying it with it. I don't think it's worth playing with the timers, but it's been okay. New Vegas. I need to do New Vegas again. The hook shot. This is one of those games I wish had like a modifier button. There's a lot of like key items that you have to kind of like swap loadouts. Before, I don't think this game even had loadouts. That was in patches. That must have been annoying. Every time you want to do something, it's swapped to the menu. Yeah, I didn't do the DLC for New Vegas. I've seen a little bit of it, but yeah, I did the full achievement run back in the day before I started streaming, but yeah, that was it. I wanted to do it again. I just wanted to do OWB and Dead Money, so it might be done. Oh yeah, understandable. I've seen a little bit of Dead Money. That's the one at the casino and like the little town outside of it or whatever with the ghouls, I think. Yeah, something. I think just something like you just hold a button down, or like what does our RB do? Is that that's your heal, right? Like, I mean, they could just have it so that there's no loadouts and you just press the D-pad in different directions. Or, yeah, you hold, like, a button down, like a modifier. Or contact stuff. But I guess, I mean, it's fine. At least there is loadouts. Because that would have sucked otherwise. Old World Blues and Dead Money. Yeah. I don't even have... My save file's on the 360, so I'd have to play it all from scratch again, which would be cool. Coda gives me shit for New Vegas, so I'd like to give it a go. I was going to buy this game, but after watching, I think I'm good. Yeah. I think it's a solid enough game so far. It's fun. I mean, if you like kind of Zelda, but with a bit more focus on combat, in a full game timer, which you can turn off. Then I mean, I think it's worth playing. It's chill enough. Yeah, I apologize if I'm a little out of it. My eyeballs are bleeding. I've been out of sorts, allergies and shit. So I don't know if I'll be able to finish today, but I'll keep going for a bit. The harpies. Oh, you're gonna hang on stuff, that's cool. Zoink. Oh, to make the nukes look like firecrackers. Yeah. I need to replay New Vegas. I liked it, but I always thought it was like a little overrated. Because it was probably a little too much like 3, and the writing didn't do it for me as much as I think it did for other people. I still liked it. I think it was one of those things that you just kind of getting tired of, like the Fallout formula at that point. Not that it was literally like a bad game. I mean, like I said, I enjoyed it. I did all the achievements, but I think 4s were that like Fallout itis. I don't know if you want to call it that. That burnout kind of really kicked in. I barely did any side stuff in Fallout 4. The formula really got old at that point. I'd like to do a replay of New Vegas with the DLC and all that. I have a better opinion on it. DLC seems fun. Ooh, I fell. I think that was one of the things, is like I didn't really finish, or when I did finish the story in 4, I was kind of like, I didn't really like, I didn't feel like I got to really choose where I would have liked to have gone with it all. I think it kind of just like, also partially kind of turned me off of it. Yeah, I mean, it's not that it didn't change it up. I mean, visually, I mean, and all that, it looks way better too, but I think it was more just the general formula. Now, this is a long time ago. This is when I played 4, and I went absolutely apeshit on New Vegas in 3, so maybe I was just in like a weird mood with it, but is this map off weird? I don't know. I think part of it was the main story, part of it I was just kind of burnt. Something like that. Can I reset this? I have to leave the room. I mean, I didn't hate 4 or anything, I don't mean it like that, but dude, I keep falling off and doing an air attack. What the? Yeah, I'd like to go back through them though, for sure. This was before I streamed really too. I don't know, I think Fallout 4 I played on stream. But 3 in New Vegas just before I streamed. Been a very long time. Ooh. Yeah, you'll have to let me know how that goes if you do. Maybe after I do Fallout 1 and 2, we'll go back and do like New Vegas and maybe give 4 a longer run for its money. And to reiterate, I do like New Vegas a lot. It's just that it's like has this like insane pedestal it's put on it. Like I don't know if it was that good. That's kind of where I'm at with it. Maybe just the places I go to read about game stuff and see discussion have a particular like reverence for it. But yeah, I mean I do like it personally. I think 4 was the only one where I was kind of like iffy, but it might have just been I was just kind of tired of the Fallout formula at that time. I mean it's been like a decade now. I'd thought about doing 76 for some reason, but more just to see how fucked it is. Although there are some people who've sung its praises, so it could be interesting. Old school Fallout fans are dead wrong about pre-4 power armor. Best goddamn rare combat test ever did. I just never liked the power armor. We didn't get a ton of his nostalgia, admittedly, but I do think if you took it, gave it force frame, it could be worthy of the title again. Yeah, probably. It's usually the writing people go back and talk about, and it's like it's hard for me to remember exactly how all the writing was. And maybe me, like, when it came out, cared less about that for all I know. Like nowadays, we dig into it and talk a lot more about all that kind of stuff, so. I do wish the loadouts had like an actual like macro you could put them on, or like a specific button. I hear a dog. Right, yeah. I think it'd be fun to do. I think the only reason I haven't is it's just fucking really long, and I'd want to do everything probably. But it'd be good to talk about. I mean, a lot of people played it, so probably have conversation the whole way through. And it could be full spoilers outside DLC, which usually the most juicy conversations because we can talk about it all. I think I hear a dog. It sounds like some whining, right? Wait. You have to like, it just feels like it's almost random. ACB. Alright. Okay. Oblivion replay? No, I don't know when I'll do an Oblivion replay. We did Morrowind not terribly long ago. I mean, it's been a while actually since I've done Morrowind. Grandma's dead. Goodbye, Grandma. Yeah, 3.5 is way less than I thought it would. Look, Elder Scrolls 6 is coming out within the next decade. It's happening soon, you know. I don't want to get too Elder Scrolled out, right? I think if I'm gonna do any Bethesda replays, it'll be like New Vegas. Yeah, it's cute. Try naming your dogs that. You might like it. You never know. Oh, 3 dog. It wouldn't have fit. This was Max. Max characters. Yeah. Yeah, shame though that Obsidian's not quite up to the snuff they were back in New Vegas, right? I feel like Outer Worlds was kind of them trying to do New Vegas again, sort of. But man, that one didn't quite work out for me, dude. Now that one, 100%, I could say it was extremely mediocre. New Vegas, is good. I have a feeling when I replay it, I'm gonna like it quite a bit more than I do now, and I do like it. Yeah. But everybody talking about we need like New Vegas 2. I'm like, do ya? Did you play Outer Worlds? Like, I don't know, man. Do ya? We'll see. I mean, I guess I take a New Vegas 2 over a Outer Worlds 2, but sadly we're getting the Outer Worlds 2. It was just one of the most just dull, just mediocre games. Like, it's pretty much just corporations are bad for like 40 hours dialogue. Try to be really quirky. And like, it just doesn't have the scale either. It's a 20 to 30 hour like game that's trying to be like a New Vegas. Instead of like a map, you're just jumping planets, and each of the planets isn't that interesting. And the combat, the only depth to it is that you can slow-mo occasionally, and it just doesn't have that level of variety that like New Vegas did. The writing is just not there, man. And like, and then after that point, it's like, well, what else really is there, man? Yeah, it was just extremely just like we could go deeper into it. I mean, we'd have to get into spoilers, so I won't, but it's like, yeah, Outer Wilds is a god game, dude. But Outer Worlds, yeah, I don't know, man. And it wasn't just because I was like, oh, you're going in with the super high expectations or anything. I mean, like I said, I don't put New Vegas on a crazy pedestal, and I just wanted to go in for something that was a fun little RPG. But I mean, I get it. They don't have the budget probably when they were making it for the kind of scale they wanted. But I don't know. I feel like the combat and the writing, I think, was the big thing. Was that even if you got like no budget for like the sheer amount of content and the scale you want to do, those things should have been better, man. They're just like, fuck. Outer Wilds is amazing. Yeah, one of my favorites. Love Outer Wilds. Everybody should play Outer Wilds. Please do that for me. And then come back here and then we can talk about it. It'll be great. Trust me. Yeah, I guess you can't because of the sickness. Yeah, if we ended up playing New Vegas, I'm sure we'd talk about Outer Worlds quite a bit. I don't know. I mean, some people really like Outer Worlds. I mean, I've recommended it to people who just want that, like, kind of like Fallout itch. It's like kind of close. Like, but it's like, fuck, man. Audrey, you're really cool and important. There's a thumbs up, too. How about that? Wait. I fell. Some people still subscribe to Netflix, the original program. But bro, they funded the Cyberpunk thing. Gloria. There's good Netflix stuff, of course. There's a lot of bad Netflix stuff too. I think most of their bad stuff is just what you really see in the the headlines these days. I don't think people report on the good stuff. I don't know what the good stuff is. Stranger Things? I don't personally watch enough to say. It's mostly the adaptations you hear about, like the Resident Evils and all this and that. Edge Runners, sure. What was it? Like 1642 or some bizarre stuff. Surely it would say somewhere. Yeah, I need to watch Hill House. I've heard good things about that. I watched Castlevania, the first season. That was pretty decent. My eyeballs. Ugh. A lot of the stuff I want to watch out of like new live action is kind of like mixed around. Also, I'm curious, do they fully fund some of these anime? Or do they just like have exclusive rights to it? Because they did stuff like Knights of Sidonia, but Knights of Sidonia came out on everything and had nothing to do with Netflix. They just put Netflix on it. Right? Like, how much of these anime actually exist because of Netflix, and how much of it's just that they're on Netflix? Kakaguri? Is that the one with the gambling ladies? I watched the first season of that anime. It was alright. I wasn't a big fan. I was like, I just want to go watch Kaiji or something instead. But maybe the live action is different. I didn't watch anything after the first season because that was all that was out at that point. Okay, they do own that net, yeah. They've put their name on stuff in the past that was just like, they pretty much just like put it out in the West, right? Kind of like Crunchyroll doesn't make, or Funimation doesn't make some of those anime, but they just put them in the West. So it's like, I'm always curious what they actually put money into. Yeah, there's a lot of mixed live action stuff I watched. There was one on Apple, and I don't have Apple TV. It was some show. It was like supposed to be some surreal show where they're in like an office space, and it's more of like a thriller, like a psychological thriller thing or something. It was getting advertised for a while. I don't remember what it's called. It was supposed to be some kind of like surreal corporate office thing. That looked kind of cool. I wanted to watch The Terror. Might have been Severance. Let me see. I could see the guy's face. Yeah, Severance. Severance was supposed to be cool. I want to watch that. I stopped watching Westworld after season 2. I haven't watched True Detective season 2, but I did watch 3. Those aren't new though. I haven't seen a Stranger Things since season 1. Or Castlevania. I think the One Piece is still happening. I don't fucking even want to see the One Piece, right? Ozark. That the one with no, that's Yellowstone. The one with Kevin Costner, was it? I don't know. I've heard of Ozark. I don't even want to see One Piece, dude. One Piece is such an anime only feeling thing. Like a dude who like fucking blows himself up in like a balloon and like stretches his arms out. It's gonna look so horrible, even with good CGI. The exaggerated expressions everybody's known for in that, it's like so just pure anime and just works with that style. I don't even want to know what unholy level of fucking cringe it's gonna be in live action, dude. Jason Bateman's Ozark, okay. I'm thinking of like Yellowstone or some shit. I don't know. I'm behind on my live action. I'm behind on my anime too. We do a fair bit of movies, but in the Discord and all that, but I'm behind on the rest. We're gonna do Cyberpunk soon. Let's see. Yeah, we'll do Made in Abyss whenever Godo decides to get off his splatting ass. Watch Academia. I don't know, but do they fund these anime? Like, I mean, this is the difference. Like, I mean, if they just publish them, then I mean, Crunchyroll's got like the best thing, right? I mean, it's like, I just want to know like what they actually make. I mean, what they have in their stock is fine, but I mean, yeah, I'm very curious. This is like an exclusive. Like, what do they personally make? Right? Not that they don't have good things to watch. I mean, they have movies out the ass and shit. But, like, they didn't fully fund Little Witch Academia, right? Or did they? I mean, the original movie for that, or pilot or whatever, was its own thing, but... yeah, I'm not too interested in their adaptations. A lot of those just seem like they're for fucking a quick turn. But... yeah, that's what I mean. Is like with Knights of Sidonia, like that was coming out anyways. Netflix just puts they just call it a Netflix original because they just were the ones who put it out in the West exclusively, right? But I guess it's a different conversation. Their catalog versus like what they actually make in-house, right? I don't know about their catalog. I only hear about the stuff they make. One Piece scares me. That scares me. But, so what is the code? I've already forgotten. Where can I see the code? Anybody remember the code for this? It's not like a key item. This had a 1 and a 2 in it. And maybe a 6. I don't know. How is this not somewhere else? I figured for sure this would just be written down somewhere, dude. I'm gonna have to look it up, otherwise we're gonna scroll through the VOD. Unless it's in the chest, but I'm not going all the way back. 1642. What? Did I do 1462? Oh, is this a different code? Is this something else? Oh. I guess so. Everything I heard about Halo seemed like a fucking... just just insane. I just don't know who Halo was made for. That show. All the spoilers I read were just like, I mean, this is like, I can't see any Halo fan liking any of where this went, man. The Hidden Blacksmith. And sell blueprints. Oh, you can upgrade your weapons too. So you always have an upgrade. I don't even need to care about the other guy. Oh, you can upgrade weapons anywhere. I don't know, yeah, this is... Yeah, I don't want to get into spoilers on that either, but it's like, goddamn, man. Whew, my eyes, man. I need to get off soon. Apologize for the wonky conversation. Oh, damn. Allergies are killing me. My eyes are burning like crazy. I don't know if we'll finish this tonight. Probably not. Alright, what do we got? The Carrier Eagles. 0403. Yeah, I think how it works with a lot of their anime is like, at least their anime, is they just essentially get the rights to put it out and then put Netflix original on it, like they made it. It's like, I mean, that's not... These things, a lot of these things, especially the anime, were just kind of already out there, and then they just kind of, you know, they slapped it on there, so... Not that they don't make anything, of course, and not that it really matters that much, but yeah. I just think when people are talking about like what Netflix has made, it's kind of wonky when they had nothing to do with a lot of these anime. And I don't know, maybe on live action too, but I imagine something like a cyberpunk anime, which is something by Western Studio and commissioned out. I assume they already had like deals with like Netflix to put it out there, but I don't know if Netflix had much like actual like funding they gave them or worked with Trigger or CD Projekt Red, or if they this where it just went. Alright, later read this. Alright, top of University Tower. Then we just have the Firefly like anniversary a few days ago. Firefly folk. Godo and LG and everybody got me to watch Firefly. Me and Ripper watched it all. It was pretty good. I don't think I've watched many live action shows since then. A lot of movies. We were gonna watch Memories of Murder soon. I don't know if you guys have seen that. We're gonna do some rewatches too. We're gonna do Memories of Murder was one I want to watch that I haven't seen, and we just did Terminator 1 and Predator. That was fun. I'd do T2 and like Indiana Jones soon. Gotta continue the Bond movie marathon, but yeah, we should probably do a show at some point. A lot of games out though. Going ham on these. I don't know if they funded it, but the Fooly Cooly sequels, right? That might have been them, that they like largely funded like the Fooly Cooly shit, right? I could be crazy, I could be wrong. The Fooly Cooly sequels, I don't think anybody even watched. Yellow. Yeah, I think they were CG, which is probably a turn off for the original fans. I'd imagine the Pellos were a part of it. I don't know if you could do Fooly Cooly without something akin to the Pellos. I feel like I'm just being the big contrarian tonight, but yeah, Fooly Cooly was another one. I was just like, did I just not get it? It felt like it was, like the style was cool and I absolutely loved the music, but man, it just, like it had no substance past that. Past just being that wacky show you'd watch late night when your parents were asleep or something. Like I just didn't, when I rewatched it, I was just like, yeah, welcome back. Trashing on something else. I feel like I'm just being Mr. Contrarian tonight. Mr. Hipster. I mean, the idea of doing a Fooly Cooly thing, I mean, you know, there was hype for it. People talked about it. I can see the interest if they're trying to get, like, you know, just some subscribers or whatever from it, but yeah. I don't know how it ended up being. South Park, yeah. We were talking about some other shows that Netflix, I think, actually like funded, because a lot of the time they just put Netflix original on shit and they have nothing to do with it other than getting the streaming rights. But I think they actually funded Fooly Cooly's, the Fooly Cooly sequels. And I was saying, I don't know if really people like, I mean, I watched all Fooly Cooly, like, you know, well after it was, I guess it was cool. And it's like, it was stylish, and the Pillows music, that's the band that does it, is really awesome. But like, it just didn't, there wasn't anything that, it wasn't that awesome otherwise. And I was saying that, yeah, that was one of those shows, it's like, maybe people just liked it because it was that weird, kind of goofy, surreal show after, you know, after dark. Yeah, like you're watching South Park, you're watching like Inuyasha, like super late night or some shit, and it's like way more special because you're watching it like super late if you're like when you're young or something. Like I don't know what it was about Fooly Cooly. It wasn't like bad, but it's another one that I think maybe lives on in kind of nostalgia a bit. Paranoia Agent was cool. Satoshi Kon shit is like pretty legit. You guys haven't watched any of his stuff. I mean, sadly he died a long time ago. But him and something Hirasawa did the music for Berserk and Paranoia Agent. He's got a song in Ruiner. Yeah, they work together a lot. And I'd recommend almost all their stuff. I haven't seen Tokyo Godfathers. And maybe like one other of his things, but yeah, I'd recommend, I was about to say Blue Velvet. I do recommend Blue Velvet, but that's, what was it called? Yeah, Paranoia Agent's good. Millennium Actress was pretty cool. Paprika was supposed to be like an inspiration for like Inception and stuff. I'd recommend that if you like kind of bizarre dream kind of stuff. Anyways, yeah, his stuff is like a really cool kind of surreal bizarreness to it. But what was the other one? A director bought the rights to this movie. so that he could use it in Requiem for a Dream. Perfect Blue. Yeah, Perfect Blue is cool too. Yeah, they bought the rights to the movie just so he could steal a scene from it. And I thought that was always interesting, but Perfect Blue is a cool one. Most of his stuff is cool. It sucks that he broke. I really like his stuff. It's been a long time since I've seen any of them, but solid. Yeah, I think that's people to talk about it now. Something that can only exist in the past, not serious you can in the present. Yeah, Paranoia Agent, it's got really cool stuff. I don't remember Paranoia Agent as much, although that one does get kind of more probably just surreal to be surreal than a lot of his other stuff. Paprika has kind of like purpose with the surreal dreams, and obviously Millennium Actress is about exploring the life of kind of this actress. And Paranoia Agent, I don't really remember what like any of the themes or anything was. It was just like bizarre, but it was like fun. Big O, big O, big O, big O. But yeah, I guess Fooly Cooly exists in the same realm as Paranoia Agent, I suppose, right? Speaking of South Park, though, I think I've seen like 3 episodes of South Park in my life. I don't know if that's like a good thing or a bad thing. I'd thought about playing the South Park games, but I always feel like I probably wouldn't care as much because I haven't watched them. Oh, okay, so yeah. Makes sense. I remember Little Slugger, and I remember some of the last episodes being pretty crazy. Without getting too spoilery. Not that I don't. It's not that I dislike South Park. I just kind of. It just never really. Just kind of never really ended up being a show I watched much of, I suppose. Yeah, that's most of his movies and his stuff. There was a certain kind of like. Yeah, comedy to everything. The wackiness and stuff, the surrealness kind of just like worked with the comedy he tried. I don't think Perfect Blue had much comedy. Perfect Blue is a pretty serious movie about an actress doing increasingly questionable things to try to get famous. Kind of is more of a thriller horror thing, but a lot of his other stuff, yeah, Paprika and all that has like kind of just blends with more kind of comedy, even if it's touching on big stuff. Right. So South Park's kind of fallen off. Isn't that how they said The Simpsons is going to? I need to like come around the side here. Yeah, it'd be cool to rewatch Paranoia Agent though. Because I haven't watched the Satoshi Kon movie in like forever. I think Tokyo Godfathers is supposed to be pretty funny. Be a cool one to do. Alright, dog. Get out of here. don't want you around here anymore. Where exactly am I going? I mean, it's had influence. I mean, I don't know, man. I mean, you could say it wasn't breaking any new ground, but it was the broken new ground for most people, I guess, right? South Park was always a Comedy Central show, right? Did it ever air on anything else? I feel like it had some kind of earlier on something else, but I don't remember. Maybe it was always Comedy Central. I don't even know if Comedy Central still exists anymore, I'd imagine so. I haven't had TV in eons. Alright. And they pay out the big bucks. So where does South Park stream then? Is there like streaming rights versus like the TV rights or something? South Park's still airing, isn't it? I mean, surely the South Park doesn't just play like, I mean, on TV only, right? Oh, Paramount, okay. The thing. We're gonna do it anyways. I don't know. I always watch Futurama on Adult Swim. I think I watched like every episode of Futurama because I was always waiting for anime. That and like Family Guy. I think back then I laughed more at Family Guy, but I respect Futurama a lot more nowadays. I don't know if that's a common thing. There's something just kind of weak about Family Guy, or I think maybe it like lost its charm after a while. But Futurama was always kind of cool. It's just never like super funny. I didn't watch any of the new stuff though. Or new, it's probably not even close to being new anymore, right? I think I'll just watch anything. I mean, they show Honky Tonk Woman over and over from Bebop. So, I mean, that got old. Even though I love Bebop. I think, was Trigon Adult Swim? Or was that on Toonami? Inuyasha was definitely one. They didn't show a shitload of anime. It would start getting into like the oblongs and like Aqua Teen and shit like that. They would kind of like mix and match. Oh, Gits. I would watch Gits for sure. Although I feel like they always were just doing the first few episodes, man. I was just very unlucky. Before Gits really gets rolling. Kagome! Cryojet. What at? Oh, nice. This works a lot better. Oh yeah, they didn't want me to go down this way, that's right. I should probably go back up. Maybe some kind of like flying jump. Yeah, I know Wolf's Rain was there. The thing about Wolf's Rain was the show didn't even fucking end in the initial run, right? Doesn't it have like the actual endings like an OVA? I haven't watched it yet. I love the Yoko Kanno soundtrack, but like I don't fucking like I'm pretty sure it doesn't even end in the initial run. So imagine getting into that on Toonami. That'd have been a fucking trip. I doubt they showed the OVAs. They usually don't do that. Did they show Evo? I don't know if they did Evangelion. I don't think so. Even Evangelion was one of the first anime I watched, like, not on TV. My dad's work friend bought it for us when we were like really young. So that was cool. Probably not what I'd have a bunch of kids watch, but I guess he was a machine, so. Kakaishi. Yeah, no, we watched it on DVD. He was like some kind of platinum member for like some fucking like DVD like video store that used to be a big thing in the 90s or 2000s, and they went out of fucking business obviously, but I don't remember what their name was. I wouldn't even know. Anyways, he had like he owned so much anime and shit that he bought that for us. Me and my brother, which was really cool. I probably have it over there still. We did watch Eva again recently on Discord. It's pretty cool. The movies are kind of fucked, the remakes, but the actual movie's cool. Or the actual show's pretty cool. Kakaishi, that's very familiar. I don't think it's what I'm thinking of. Okay, yeah, I didn't watch this shit. No, I didn't watch this. Yeah, I'm thinking of something else. I'm thinking of like Ayakashi. I think it's like a Japanese horror anime. Yeah, it seems kind of. Paranoid Agent would be a good time though. Ride the Eagle Automaton. Sure. Whoa. Okay. This is some crazy boss fight. This is cool. The heart. See, this is where being able to swap on the fly would be really fun. I think that's probably gameplay-wise one of my biggest complaints is that there's no way to just shoot your gun and then have like key items be their own thing, like the hookshot's like tied to one of your 2 deals. Like, so what if I wanted to do gun here? I'd have to do like a weird loadout swap, which those don't actually change. They're not assigned to like a certain key. So swapping them on the fly is kind of a bitch. It's like, yeah, I could just pull them to me too, but it's like... I can't block these, man. Like right here, dude. I'm trying to get to C and it keeps going between A and B. Like, what in the fuck, dude? I just gotta leave it on B, I guess. Whatever, dude. Best to just play it safe and slow, I suppose. As I jump into bullshit. Outlaw Star was cool. I watched that more towards college, like in high school. It was pretty solid. I don't think it held up like Bebop or anything does, but yeah, just for kind of like a cool like Firefly-esque sci-fi thing, I think that was a pretty fun one. Had bare naked titties in it too. I don't think they showed that on TV though. That was like a whoa. It was like nipples and everything. Near the end there. Oh, cool. I guess that was a dungeon. Oh yeah, the hate, full of hate, such hate. Yeah, Outlaw Star was cool. Yeah, I still watch shows and anime and stuff, but that was like all I did for a really long time back then. Aisha, yeah, Aisha was the one with the full nips, man. He was good. I could go for just like a nice space opera, or just kind of space crew kind of show. We watched a movie recently. It was called Moon. That was pretty decent, but it's a little different. It was more of like a psychological thriller type than it was like a We're just riding around in space thing. I thought about watching the original Gundams and rolling from there, but those are long, dude. I've been saying I'd watch Legend of the Galactic Heroes for like a decade now too. That one's also just super long. Oh yeah. I mean, I'd probably want to watch the classic. That's what's supposed to be the cool stuff. But yeah. It's like just a raw upgrade. Oh, yeah. So many shows to watch. We will do Record of Lodos War soon. I want to play the game by the Toho Luna Knights Synchronicity Prologue people. But soon TM. There's a lot of games coming out. It's busy game season. I'll never catch up on games, let alone anime and shows and movies, but I'll try to catch stuff that's interesting when we can. Yeah, they did a Crossbow Count recently reviewed pretty well. If you care about reviews, which maybe you shouldn't, but I mean, people liked it enough, so the port must be decent, right? The translation maybe is okay. So I might play that version. And then we'll see about the fan translation for the second Crossbow. Yeah, I could go just for like a comfy, like, old school anime fantasy. Like, is this supposed to be based on their D&D campaign, right? Like, yeah, it sounds like it could be comfy, man. Like, fuck it. We'll try to do that soon. Always trying to do like big stuff, and there's always so many people who haven't seen so much shit that I'm like, oh, I want to show, I want to watch that and talk about that, and it's like we probably just go do that, be chill. Record Lodos War, I guess, is like big enough deal, right? It spawned enough shit. And in terms of like fantasy anime, it's got influence. I mean, it'll just be fun to watch for its own sake, of course. I don't just watch things because of where they historically land, but and sometimes it's fun to have that extra bit of something on there. Where the fuck are we going now, man? My reason is the game. I mean, if that game leaves Game Pass, then we'll definitely be watching it ASAP. I need to just make myself take a stream break. Anytime I'm not streaming, I'm just like zombie mode. Usually. I'm a binge person. Like, if we're gonna watch some shit, I'll watch a bunch of shit. I'm gonna stream, I stream a lot. Where are we going? Oh, we have one more meteor shard left. Industrial sector. It's supposed to be where Fairy's sister is. feel like I'm blind. Is it 40 total? So what I've heard with Record of Lodoss War is that there's an original show that has all of like the prime material, the source stuff that they did, and then like another show that covers a lot of the same stuff and then just does like an original thing. And I'm kind of just more interested in the original show itself. It's supposed to be like where the quality kind of is, and the rest is kind of just bullshit. So I might not mess with that. I've tried doing research on it, but I don't know anybody's actually watched it to like give me any extra info. But yeah, I mean, we could do 40, but if like half of that's gonna be dog shit, I'd rather just watch the stuff that I generally cared about. Where are we going? Am I fucking just blind? Is it bad, dude? Oh, it's the vines, man. I forget you climb these fucking things, dude. All this greenery, I just thought it was background noise. Ridge is only 13, yeah. Clara. The sequel's in part a remake. Yeah, I'd probably just watch the original unless the remake's like the one everybody refers back to. I've heard everything after the point that they remade was kind of fucked too, so if it's worth the time when we have so many other shows. Lag Ripper? I don't know. Monk Pierce? God knows. Couldn't say it. Natalia. The Warrior just canceled your guard or something? Don't know about this song. Horns are a little... They're hitting a little different. Oh yeah, Clicker just said that too. Yeah, the horns are hitting a little different for me right now. I'm getting some RuneScape vibes from the horns, but you know, whatever, man. The rest of the music hasn't really been the standout, but it's not been bad. It's had some atmosphere. I like the more jazzy it's more like a subtle kind of jazzy thing. There wasn't a whole lot of going on, but like when you turn on the lights, it would add a little bit more to the song, and I thought that was cool. And the songs, I guess, have had atmosphere, ambience, something like that. They've not been bad, but not many that are just like standing out. This one stands out for the wrong reasons, though. But yeah, other than that. At least the horn part does. There we go. Traveling merchant. What's this guy? The dude middies. I need a hook shot blueprint. Sorry, pal. I feel like the Westworld theme's gonna start off with this song. The guitars are somewhere. The cog dealer. Man, your people can die and you'll still have people that can sell you your shit. I see. Well, that's probably for the best. Research from the lab. I guess I should have explained what was going on when I got raided earlier. I'm all out of sorts today, and I apologize. Yesterday I barely streamed with allergies killing me. Today I just got the cloudy headed. The story. I should probably explain what the fuck's going on in the story. So the idea is that the main cast, especially the main girl, are all robots made by humanity and powered by this thing called anima, which I think gives them like consciousness or something like that. I don't remember the full details there. It's important. And anyway, since it does that, stuff happens. They get in pretty much a tussle with humanity. Humanity's just evil. So far we know nothing about them. They're just evil. And they get essentially, they leave or get pushed out or whatever the fuck it is. I don't remember the full details. It's all at the beginning and it's not terribly interesting. But anyways, there's the giant crystal in the center of the world. Or not the world, this area, the map. It's a big animal crystal. And the humans have come back and landed some shit on it. And sent out their Cyclops men thing, monsters. And essentially made it so that the robots cannot get to any of the anima, so they're all running out of time. So everybody has a timer on their life, which plays into the game a bit. So our goal is to get into the thing that's stopping us from getting to the anima crystal by getting the 5 MacGuffins, and to make the super sword, so we can go in there and beat up the humans. Fucking LOL, what? What happened? Yo, fuck. Now we're talking. Best kind of Totorock. Well, Totorock I guess got better. Well, maybe not better, but technically better. Yeah, that's a dream come true. That so rarely happens. Wonder if it was a DC. Why would you leave Totorock nowadays? Isn't it like piss easy? Oh yeah, we have 14 here. I mean, yeah, no, we're not. Safe hands. Yoda, when are you starting to play FF14? Yeah, I've been on a break from FF14. I played the last patch, did some of the Sanctuary, and decided I was gonna take a break or two. A break for a patch or two. Yeah, sorry. Goto's banning most of the chat today. It's over. Yeah, I will probably max Sanctuary later. I just couldn't be interested enough in it for some reason. The content was just, I don't know, just very dull. I just didn't like how, I didn't like the daily grind or the daily locks. I didn't like how there's so little exploration or anything to do in it. But I'll do some more for sure. I just wasn't gonna stay subbed for it is the thing. Why is this so loud? All of a sudden this shit's loud as fuck. Like what? Where the fuck is my... Where are the options? I'm crazy. Yeah, they're there. Yeah, I need to. I'll max Sanctuary. I got to like rank 6 or something, I think. Man is heroically trying to stop a month of FF stream installing the backlogs even more. Yeah, I'm trying to save the stream here. Okay, folks, please understand. FF14 will continue. I might skip a patch. I might come back for 0.5. Like I was interested in doing Criterion and shit, but it's like the backlog on stream is just obscene right now. We'll see what happens. Heaven's Legend. Messing all the endgame stuff. Did Sephiroth Unreal the other day. Oh yeah. I'll just end up missing most of it. I'll try to catch what stuff you guys end up doing when I sub again, but I just burn out. I've just been coming back for the new content. Especially after they fucked me with my PvP rewards after getting Crystal. Like, nope, you don't get your rewards. I was like, thanks. Like, I want to go do something else, man. Yeah, I know, Akira, but yeah, I figured for you guys I would make an exception and play it in 1080. 400 by 225 is my preferred resolution, but, you know. What can you do? Eureka and Bozja too? Yeah. I liked Bozja. I liked Eureka. Eureka was like Zen for me, man. I wish I had more stuff to level up that wasn't just making a new alt. Eureka was like my, I'm off a stream or I'm taking a stream break and I'm just like zenned out listening to like rain noises and music and just kind of like talking to people, just killing big monsters. Bozja was my sweaty gamer, I'm gonna get carpal tunnel mode where it was just fun being a part of like a huge swarm of people doing like hard like fates, but nowadays Bozja is probably not as interesting because there's less people, but Eureka would still be chill. It's not a GBA game. I mean, maybe it would fit on the GBA. I don't know. I need to do my PvP. I got to 5 on the battle pass, and I was just like, you know, I don't know what it was. Usually, I'm all for kind of doing a few little extra activities every time I resub, but this time I was like, Sanctuary, the PvP. I'm just like taking a break. Yeah. Them not giving me my crystal rewards was pretty bullshit. Yeah, I'll play Phonotopia. It's a gifted game, so it's higher on the list. Rydlo's gifted that, so. Yeah, we'll see how it ends up being. Jumped. I try to do a dodge, and way too often do I press A twice, and then I end up turning into like the dreidel or whatever. I wish it was kind of on a different button. At least I don't have to like swap weapons for it, but... yeah. I think it's one of those things, like maybe I think I have to double tap A to do like a big dodge, but... I don't. I don't know. I'm probably gonna stop for the night soon. This is probably the best chance I got. I think I'll make like a quick upgrade, but... I'm tired. I can barely hold a conversation. I apologize. Yeah, I do play FF14 quite a bit, but breaking for now. God, these horns, yeah, these horns, they're not doing it. We got all sorts of stuff up here. I mean, I would like to go up here and do her research or whatever. This is in the lab. So I have to go over here to get to that. Surface. There's stuff over here I haven't even seen. But the thing is, like, I don't know. I also kind of want to keep just rolling. Factory meteor shard, and then I assume we're pretty much done at that point. Who's almost dead, if anybody? Anna, upgrade dude, which I have somebody else now. Olga. Some of these people will never die. Elisa. Iris is getting close. I'd like to finish their side quest first. Which is supposed to be in the industrial sector somewhere here. What is this way? Yeah, baby, on accident way too often. Maybe southeast? That is much easier to use than the a grenade. Especially since I don't use them for combat at all. Okay. And we need to put in the key code here. 1642. Alright, so it was down here, thank God. Once we've done their side quest, they're free to die. I guess, maybe. Who's dead? Maybe we should save Iris, though. They have the most dialogue out of everybody. You could come back and save your family, or I could just let you die. I don't know. That seems kind of fucked, but... yeah, we don't need any more fairy bots flying around. Secret stuff. Right. Okay. Alright, I'll max out the chips here. That'll give us one extra, which, I don't know, stamina, I guess. I don't know if the 2 defense chips, like, if I can even feel them both. I mean, maybe I can feel them. I'm sure they're doing something. Alright, I imagine we have like a couple hours left. I guess we'd end up going up here and then maybe doing the finale, but I think my eyes are burning. I'm tired. I'm just gonna probably hit the hay. And then we'll finish up tomorrow. I'll try to start this earlier, and then we could finish up, and then maybe do... well, I don't know. Is the Splatoon rotation still going to be happening then? Anyways, we'll start the stream with this and finish it, and then maybe start something else. And maybe I'll be a little bit more here. We can have a little bit better discussion about the game as we get near finishing 2 to 3, yeah. And I might want to like explore a little bit of it. Probably not too much. I'll probably want to just finish since more people will just end up croaking in game. I don't know who's like important enough to keep around. It is. I'm not gonna get too crazy on it. I don't care about most of these folk. Yeah, Granny wasn't. Well, I gave her 4, man. She just was already low. Yeah, I'm just dead tired, so. I mean, I've got all the chips I want. Outside of getting, like, a new weapon, like, there's not much else to find. It would just be for completionism, and, well, the more I complete, the more I lose also, so it's kind of like, I think we'll just move towards the last level. Once we know we're kind of at a point of no return, then I'll decide if I want to do more. we'll go through the rest. The game after this will be, I don't know, some Game Pass thing, something short. Anyways, folks, thank you for the raid. Thank you guys for hanging out. Apologize, like I said, if I was a little out of sorts, but I guess if you guys don't know anything about the stream, Heavy Duty Variety Channel, like doing critiquing, like talking in depth about a lot of these games, or anything you guys want. Doesn't have to be games. Keep it chill, and we stream a lot, so feel free to always be in here. Yeah, that'll be it for me today. I don't know if anybody's on right now. Cactus is on. We're gonna raid Cactus again. One of the few people on. Speaking of anime, Cactus is playing Gundam, the new Gundam hero shooter that just came out. It's pretty interesting. So it's kind of like Overwatch, but with like Gundam. So we'll watch that a little bit. I'm probably just gonna end up falling asleep in about 2 seconds. So I'll be in there, but I'll be kind of like barely there. So thank you guys very much for watching, especially today. I'm like a zombie until I